This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
A setting of the scene to know what the situation was when the story began. Even a decision about the latter, the starting point, is to some extent arbitrary. All reconstructed history is a human construction from the perspective of certain interests, conscious or otherwise. For most English-speaking people, until 1989, Germany would have meant the Federal Republic of Germany, or West Germany, with its capital in Bonn. To others, the German Democratic Republic, or East Germany, would be included, created as it was out of the ruins of defeated Nazi Germany. Most people today would not even think of Austria, let alone Switzerland, as candidates for being included in Germany. Yet it was only in 1871 that Austria was excluded from the unified small Germany, under Prussian domination, of Imperial Germany. German-speaking Switzerland separated even from the Holy Roman Empire of the German nation many centuries earlier. And of course, there are other areas in Central Europe, which were either previously included in some German states, as for example those former German territories now in Poland and Russia, or where there were or are substantial German-speaking minorities under other governments. For some historians, Germany's politically and geographically insecure and contested Central European location, mitten in Europa, has indeed been elevated to a central interpretive factor in German history and identity. It certainly makes a clear definition of the subject of study more complex than is the case for many national histories. While the ultimate landing stage of this audiobook will be the united Germany formed in 1990 from the two Germanys of the late 20th century, the German Democratic Republic and the Federal Republic of Germany, much else will need to be considered along the way, with the flexibility of focus and boundary. The areas covered by Germany in the 21st century include many striking regional variations, based partly on topography and geography, partly in historical differences. Topographically, the German lands stretch from the sandy coasts of the North Sea and Baltic Sea, with their trading ports, through the heathy North German plain, then broken by the hillier country of the central German uplands, as in the Harz Mountains or the Erzgebirge, down through the gentle undulations of southern Germany to the foothills of the Alps, on the borders with Austria and Switzerland. The climate varies from the mild, wet Atlantic climate of the north and west to a drier, more continental climate, with cold, snowy winters and hot summers, punctuated by frequent thunderstorms in the south and east. Natural resources are variable. There are considerable deposits of the inferior lignite, brown coal, in eastern Germany, which produces about a third of the world's total production, whereas in western Germany, bituminous coal is mined in greater quantities, particularly in the Ruhr area. Germany has small amounts of natural gas and oil, insufficient for current energy needs, and is reliant also on controversial nuclear power production. There are variable but not extensive mineral deposits, iron ore, lead, zinc, potash, salts. Soils and farming conditions vary in many areas. The land is left as heath or forest rather than being put to grain production or pasture. In the 1980s, the population of West Germany was slightly over 61 million, while that of East Germany was somewhat under 17 million. In 1990, the population of United Germany was 78.3 million. Historically, formed as they are of regions which had their own existence as independent provinces or principalities in the past, the German lands show striking regional variations, based more in political, cultural and socio-economic history than in geography. What will strike the visitor to Germany are the results of human occupation, human use of the environment, human beliefs, practices and social relationships, medieval walled